Morning. We're all packed up here, getting ready to roll towards this next big milestone. You know what it is? Virginia. We are only 4 miles or 4.5 miles from the Virginia state line. And some people don't like Virginia because they talk about the Virginia blues and all that. Virginia accounts for just over, I think, a quarter of the entire Appalachian Trail. It's about 550 miles of the trail are in Virginia. So we will not be, after today, we won't have many state line crossings for quite a while. However, Virginia is full of some really cool stuff. The Virginia Triple Crown, which is McAfee Knob, Tinker Cliffs, and Dragon's Tooth. We get to go through the Shenandoahs. It's just, there's also a couple cool breweries that hikers can actually camp at. So I'm really looking forward to Virginia. And got one other little issue. I've been kind of battling with my Thermarest sleep pad. Those of you watching in the beginning know I patched a hole in it at Blood Mountain very early on. And it's been fine since then, just a very slow leak. So like if I fill it up before I go to sleep, when I wake up, I'd maybe have to put like 3 breaths in it to get it back to all the way full. So it's still plenty sufficient. Yesterday morning, I woke up and it was much lower than normal. And then last night, I had to get up like at least 5 times. I had to get off the mat and re-blow it back up. So I still got good sleep between all that blowing up, but that's not going to be sufficient going forward. So I'm either going to have to find and repair the holes. I'm hoping the hostel we're staying at has a bathtub so I can do that. If not, I may have to buy a new air pad. So we'll just have to see how that goes. Until then, let's get going towards Virginia. We have made it almost. A few more steps to the state line. Entering Mount Rogers, National Wildlife, I don't know what NRA Jefferson is. Tennessee, Virginia, state line. Holy cow. So we are solidly in Virginia. And it feels different, actually. I don't know why. I guess because now we're 3 states behind us. On to our 4th state, the longest state. I've already covered all the cool stuff that's in Virginia. One thing I don't think I mentioned, I'm pretty sure, although not positive, the 1,000-mile mark is in Virginia. So I don't know. There's just something about just about to walk into Damascus, and there's just something about it that just feels like we're getting somewhere. I realized just before the state line that it's 2 days ago, we were 20% of the way done with the whole trail 2 days ago. And we're less than 75 miles from the quarter-way mark. So I don't know. Really starting to feel like we're accomplishing some cool stuff. But for now, the only thing I want to accomplish is getting to town and getting this diner before they stop serving breakfast.
Yeah, me.
I want some coffee.
Me too. Me 3.
Fox says me 3. Everybody loves Fox. We're hearing that like this, since 4 of us or the other 3 of the 4 of us are YouTubing.
Yeah, what about us?
Fox isn't.
It's all about Fox all the time.
Everybody thinks we're all focused on Fox.
Yeah.
So
Not about me.
we got an awesome surprise today. Jiffy Pop was hiking in, trying to meet us at the state line. But he didn't quite, we got up too early because of the breakfast calling. But he brought us beer. So we got breakfast beer here at, now this is weird. You're videoing me, videoing. So we've got breakfast beer. Thank you very much, Jiffy Pop.
Thank you, Jiffy Pop.
You're welcome.
We made it out of the woods into the edge of the town of Damascus. Trail Town, USA. So in just a few minutes, we're going to walk through the city park. Check it out. We made it to Damascus. I cannot believe it. We have made it to Damascus, Virginia. Even with our beer stop, we are It's still only 10 a.m., so hopefully we're in time for breakfast. They're a bunch of hooligans.
Flowers, I don't want to step on you.
We're getting close to the diner. Beautiful little stream going through town. It's actually called Beaver Dam Creek.
This looks definitely bigger than Hot Springs.
The Appalachian Trail Days Damascus sign up here on the light post. Got Dollar General across the street. We'll be going there for sure. And look at this, the famous Trail Town, USA. Check out this. This is new. The Appalachian Heritage Distillery. I don't believe this was here last year. I'm almost certain it wasn't. And they are open today, I've heard. And yes, they open at 2 p.m., which is awesome. Okay, this is where we're staying. It's Lady Di's Bed and Breakfast. It's a really nice place. It's kind of weird though, like she won't let you bring your backpack inside, so you gotta like scatter all your stuff on the porch, and then you can't wear shoes in the house. So that's another problem for those of us wearing insoles. But other than that, it seems pretty nice. Not only did Jiffy Pop bring us beer on the trail, he took us to breakfast, and then he drove us all the way across town to Food City. I think you're the ultimate trail angel so far. That's like three separate trail magics in one day.
It's a little better when I was feeling like, oh yeah, it's like, yeah. I think that another person is a better place. Every time I try to
So that last clip you saw was a little bit of the porch area at Lady Di's hostel or bed and breakfast. Now we're all heading back downtown to go check out the distillery. So we made it to the distillery, and it's not just a regular distillery. It's an ABC store. And I asked what that meant. She just said, we sell liquor. And it's a tasting room. So it's limited on what you can buy. So you can only have 4 tastings or 2 cocktails, or 1 cocktail and 2 tastings. I think that's how it works. So I'm gonna show you the place. It's really nice actually. So we're only here for 2 drinks, and then they kick us out, I guess. There's the legendary Puffer with her Moscow Mule looking cup. Let me show you the outside. Just had an amazing dinner at the Damascus Diner. And now we're headed back to go figure out what's next. All right, we're back outside. Gotta go figure out what the next bit of fun is. We had to stop at a gas station just to get a few essentials. Look at this little guy. He's their pet. They said he's 7 years old. So here we are. We have some beer and Puffer and 2x4. Oh, I'm sorry, Puffer, tell us, and what do you have?
I have twisted tea.
So glad you have twisted tea. So anyway, they told us about this awesome place down by the river where we may be allowed to just hang out and have a beer or two. So we've walked about 17 miles across town just to hang out here. And it is very, just a little drama. We could go rock climbing. You want to go rock climbing? And I'll be okay. I got friends in We're not very good. We're oasis, so we got friends in low places. Oh man, it is a beautiful morning. It's supposed to be raining most of the day, but so far, no rain. It's about 6:30. I don't really think many people are awake yet here at the bed and breakfast. I'm the only one outside, and this porch is just so amazing. Got some coffee, sitting out here and listening to the birds. And let me tell you, Lady Di is cooking a huge breakfast in there, and it smells so good. I started smelling the bacon at 5:30 a.m. but breakfast is at 7:30. But there's quite a few people here, so all right, I'll bring you along for whatever we do in a little bit. One thing for sure, I gotta try to find the hole in this air mattress at some point today. And then we're gonna go if I can't figure that out, I gotta buy a new air pad. But we're also gonna go to the outfitter and do some other stuff around town. So see you in a bit. Check on this breakfast.
Breakfast, courtesy of Lady Di. Wow. What the hell?
So, Fox and I drowned Big Bird for the second time of the trip. We put this thing in the bathtub, and I think we found the leak. So I'm going to let it dry out a little more and then repair it. And then I'm gonna hike out with it one more time. And hopefully I don't have to sleep on the ground because it's gonna be colder this next stretch. And maybe this thing will just last all the way to Katahdin. Or maybe I'll have to buy a new one in a day or two. We'll just see. But anyway, happy to report we found the hole and we're about to fix it. And then I don't think we have a whole lot else to do today. I gotta go buy a Mother's Day card. Get that sent to my mama. And then let's see. I may get me a new shirt, a new hiking shirt. Roadrunner's gonna get her some new shoes. And we'll probably have a beer at some point. Because mimosas. Oh, that Bloody Mary was so good at the diner the other day.
I'm gonna try Bloody Mary.
It has not started raining yet. It's supposed to rain today. As you can see behind me, the sky is starting to get a little gray there. But so far it's been an amazing day. And I think I already said this earlier, but my goodness, this is for sure the nicest hostel on.
Yes, for sure.
For sure the nicest hostel on trail. And Lady Di made an amazing breakfast this morning. So one other thing, I'm thinking I'm gonna have to like shave this. I've had my beard about this long before, but I don't know, it's starting to bother me a little bit. So a lot of people grow their beards until Katahdin. I don't know if I can do that or not. I may end up trimming it today just because, for one, I'll look younger, get rid of some of this gray. I don't know, we'll see. You may see me on the next video looking all svelte, but probably not. All right, I have a little bit of bad news regarding the air pad. Yeah, I found the hole, and it's not in the valve. It's actually in the material on the bottom side of the valve. And I patched it, but that place, when you blow it up, it kind of pulls from 3 angles, and the patch really doesn't seem to be holding very well. So it looks like I'm gonna have to find and buy a new sleeping pad today. So as any of you backpackers know, that's gonna run me probably 200 bucks. I wasn't really expecting to have to spend that, but you know, it was not a new pad. I've got 500 miles on this trail on it almost, and 500 miles last year, the Foothills Trail and a couple other smaller hikes, and then I've used it for a couple weeks on motorcycle trips. So I guess I've gotten my use out of it. But now I gotta hope one of the outfitters in town hopefully have the exact same one, because I really like it. So we're walking into town now. A couple of the girls are gonna look at new shoes. I've got to get a new sleeping pad now, and I may also buy a new hiking shirt. So, sorry, I'm assuming that's gonna be too loud for you to hear what I was saying, but we're going shopping. Once again, the rain came on a 0 day. Timed that one perfectly. I just bought some new water bottles. I've been using the same water bottles since Amicalola. So I've been using the same 2 water bottles for 45-ish, 46 days. It was time for new ones. All right, we're walking in the rain back towards the B&B. Okay, back to walking through Damascus. So after the last time we talked, I went back to the bed and breakfast and we hung out for a while, did a couple chores, played around with some different people's sleeping pads, things that were options here in town. I didn't like any of them as much as the one I already have that's not an option in town. So after trying to, and a Puffer's with me, so she's jumping around back here. So after trying to repair it, and I ended up calling Thermarest, and they told me what to go get, and told me to get a sealant at a local outfitter that is typically used to repair wetsuits. So I found some, which is lucky, and I'm heading back now to the bed and breakfast to try to repair this pad. So pretty much, I think after I get this pad repaired, we're just gonna all hang out for a little bit today. And hey, Ali, as I'm recording this video, your husband's calling my phone.
Oh yeah, he was calling me too.
Yeah, Ali, we'll call him back in a minute. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and close this video out here. We're just gonna probably get dinner and relax the rest of the day. And then we'll be back on trail tomorrow. So the next video, please come back and watch. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Will be us walking out of Damascus into wherever we go next. All right, have a good one.
In the plastic container, but I'm gonna pull it up. No.
Hikers hanging out on a 0 day, and my plate of broccoli. I just wanted you all to see that it's not all just beers and burgers. Got to binge on the greens every once in a while. All right, that's it for this video for real this time, and we will see you all next time as we're leaving Damascus.